Hello.
Hello, hello, how are you?
Fine and you?
I'm good, thanks. I was just waiting for Turai. You know Turai? I was waiting for,
Yes.
yeah, I was waiting for him to join us as well. How are you? How have you been?
Ah,
Yeah,
everything is just fine. I don't know you there.
I'm all right, thanks. What it is that I wanted to do a special session because it's my birthday on Monday.
Ah,
I was just going to get some people together and then
I see.
just
Happy
have a chat.
birthday.
Yeah, yeah, and talk to like a few of you guys, and then it would be shown as a live on Facebook.
I see.
How have you been today?
Hey, hi, how are you?
Oh, good. Oh, good. Stuart, what do you do for work? I see that you're a lawyer or something like that, aren't you?
Yes, yes, yes. I am a lawyer. Currently, I'm the managing law consultant of the firm
Oh,
called Legal Solutions. Yes, yes.
blimey, that's good, isn't it? Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
the last time I spoke to you, it was all rushed. I didn't have time to get to know you a bit more. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I really enjoyed your poem the last time, and Tua and I were able to speak it, and I thought it went down a storm. So,
Yeah.
what have you got for us today?
Today I have a poem called Poet's Life.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and
So
is it about? I suppose it's about your life experience, isn't it?
pardon.
Is it about yourself?
The poem itself, it's about poetry in general. What I realized about poetry, let's say the artistry in poets. Yeah, so I figure that there's some lies within poetry.
Mhm.
Lies not necessarily in a bad way, but then in the way we play with words.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm just highlighting that particular part. Yeah,
Okay.
so that's why the poem is called Poet's Lie.
Let's hear it, please. So,
All right,
thank you. Yeah.
all right. Poets lie. Poets lie. Sometimes their lies are so sharp they pierce through the skin of man, leaving it with goosebumps. Sometimes they even cut through the bone and marrow, leaving them jittery and weak. Their lies scratch through the fin of man, the heart, which then often cries out to the confusion of the mind. Poets lie. Their lies go way back. I bet they even saw the dinosaurs. I bet Eve also had a poem or two in that first garden. I bet you too have known famous poets to lie. To my mind comes a few icons with famous poetic lines that are poetic lies. William Ernest Henke in the poem Out of the Night That Covers Me. There is a dark pit from pole to pole, clever but a lie. William Shakespeare in the play All is Well That Ends Well. Virginity by being once lost may be 10 times found. By being ever kept, it is ever lost. Clever but a lie. Joyce Kumar in the poem Trees. Trees spread their arms up, praying to God for man. Clever but a lie. So poets do indeed lie. But why do they lie? To me, liberating the masses from tyranny comes to mind. To me, Jack Mapanje comes to mind. To me, Wally Soyinka comes to mind. To me, the Arab Spring comes to mind. Why do poets lie, you ask? To me, romance comes to mind. Girl, you are an angel. is another famous poetic line. Clever but a big lie. Otherwise, no angel is female. All angels are hardcore, muscular male creatures, cover to cover the Bible, cover to cover the Quran. You might ask, why do poets lie? Why do poets lie? To me, motivating and inspiring comes to mind. Oh, you are a star. The lie you tend to see very blue in the hand clapping winds. Otherwise, what human can be that bright up there? I say so because I'm not human. I know this because my family is still up there in the sky. You see, while listening to my mother's late night readers, I slipped and fell into this coal polluted sack of earth, which then dimmed the skin of mine. Another poetic lie. But then, I'm no poet, although I wish I were a poet, a great poet. I bet Jesus and Elijah Woods in the if for their immortality. I bet I would recite our diseases for diamond like earth. And I bet if bound for hell on the judgment day, I would recite from God my pardon and redemption. Poets lie, but I'm no poet. And if this is a poem, you know it's nothing but the truth.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you.
Again, yeah, that is just a phenomenal. I like the way you juxtapose opposites, and you're really clever with words. I'm just moved by how you are. It's so clever. And, how long have you been doing
Yeah.
this? How long have you been doing this?
Actually, I started doing this. I started writing poetry in 2009. Yeah, 2009. It was during my holiday, the high school holiday. I had just written the final exams.
Mhm.
So I was just alone at home reading books, African books, because my father is a teacher.
All right.
He is a secondary school teacher. He teaches French and English.
Oh, good.
So at home we have a lot of books by African writers.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I used to read those, and I stumbled upon a book by this Nigerian author. It's called The Cripple Dancer. Yeah. So since then, I got at least a sip of what art is all about, writing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So from reading and reading, I got to poetry. The next thing I know, I was being invited to radio stations and the likes. Yeah. So the next thing I know, I'm being invited to perform. Yeah. So the next thing I know, I'm here.
You're just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you ever so much for your time tonight. How are you today?
I am particularly good, not knowing
Yeah. So, did you manage to sleep?
how you're doing.
Tell us about yourself. I'm quite intrigued by why you write poetry. I know you were telling me a bit about your backstory, but how did you discover poetry?
Okay, I discovered poetry. I think that was in 2008, just after the death of my mother. Then that I had to join a ministry at church. I found these guys that were doing poetry at church. Then they had to give me to start doing something. From there onwards, I had developed the interest to know what poetry is. And the years were going by. The time I reached in my 80th grade, I think that's when even the zeal of wanting to do poetry even more became even often. Because in my 8th grade, I started writing there, and then I would take my poetry for competition. But all in all, the inspiration was to find relief out of my mom's death.
Dear Sky, I know I am just a boy who wishes for nothing but a shooting star, whose eyes travel the universe day and night in search of a long, rich future. Like the oceans, I flow to and fro seeking hope in the ghetto. Is wealthy, wealth and gold only for the superior? What of the deprived as the inferior? Who sweat in search of a dream like a lost needle? Perhaps my future is just dark as my continent. Dear Sky, was good life only meant to be watched in Hollywood movies? Admiring Kevin Hart in those suits and ties. What of I, the ghetto kid, whose drawing board is full of unfulfilled dreams, whose prayer is to cry and plead? Dear Sky, can I whisper my wish to you? But it should be our little hidden secret. I wish my smile can glow. I wish my pen can be swallowed by the oceans of success. My dark days to diversify into a twilight. Good days to rob sorrow from my pillow, that my head can be laid off in harmony. I want all these ungrateful days to decay. Dear Sky, can you hear me?
Oh, 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 give me freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me higher. See the champions, take the feud now. You define us, make us feel bright. Oh, 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 oh. A building block is laid, a dream under holistic construction, child vision under intensive production, care plans broadening, hearts floating in cheer, gratitude turned into our praise song, a bundle of appreciation. Your action is a deep scar of love, which has brought abundant relief to nation in Elena these days to walk as mouse and help in the metamorphosis, the creation of strong leaders.
Education is the locked door which can be unlocked with this quality equipment. In short, a school without a desk is as good as a house without a roof. A school without a desk is as good as a dead man without a vision.
This is what I call a diamond of a mind. Seeing the young generation to be the moral regeneration. A scaffold is laid. The future is clear. Wide naked. This action evokes solid hard work in us.
A desk is a building block of every child, where we sit and dash our dreams, where we sit and babysit our future, where we lay our books
as we sow
and think of a clear picture. A building block is laid, a dream under holistic construction, child vision under intensive production, care plans broadening, hearts floating in cheer, gratitude turned into our praise song, a bundle
of appreciation.
What more will Chawama sing if not authenticity and distinctions? This is the bulk contribution to quality education. Our heads' art has been turned into aqua of joy. This action is beyond a sense of excitement.
I had a dream like that of Martin Luther King.
I had a dream that Chawama love a lot of desks and occupy a lot of laners.
I had a dream that one day we're going to have plenty quality desks.
And this was our dream.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful, I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental, and I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I had no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when